Cold Rabbit isn't for kids, you see. As many people know, his content not even for kids. But like the only reason why I made this video, not to tell Cold Rabbit that he's not for kids, because this dude already know, is because like to let YouTube know that we're both not for kids. Even though I'm specifically talking about Cold Rabbit here. Like, my content is even for kids. So, yeah. Now you may be wondering, why the fuck am I talking about this shit? Well, that's because like, YouTube is adding this new rule where like, if you're a fucking child, you're gonna be forbidden to watch many videos. And that's true. So unfortunately, they won't be able to watch Cold Rabbit, bro. I mean, they will be able to watch Cold Rabbit and my content. Now, this probably isn't a new thing. It's been going on since like generations. Because like, both of my fans have always been kids. But like, I feel like if this probably gonna get worse from now on. And here's why. I mean, I already said why. But like, I feel like this is a bad thing. Because like, then they're like gonna start to like put our content as for kids. And no, I'm not saying that they're gonna put them to YouTube Kids. I'm saying that they're gonna let kids watch our content, especially because YouTube has like no idea how bad our content is. Now we can try to solve our problem and start labeling our videos as like 13 or 17 plus. So yeah, but like I seen the ratings. And Cold Rabbit, if you're watching this, I really suggest you to like mark your normal videos as like 13 plus, but then mark your much more mature videos as like 17 plus, so like kids won't watch it. Like they'll be forbidden to watch our content. Now, I'll show proof that like Cold Rabbit isn't for kids by using ChatGPT. You guys don't know. And before like all of this, it also mentioned things like murder, swearing, or like rage, negative thoughts, blood, guilt, unforgiven, and manipulation. So yeah, but like then Cold Rabbit in the future episodes might add things like child abuse, self-harm, which suicide, severe anxiety, kissing, rage. Even though he already added that, my bad. IBS struggles, and all that shit. Now, comparing it to Toon Turtles, you got this thing called demons, blood, death, guilt, revenge, possible manipulation. So yeah, Cold Rabbit is definitely more mature. You already pointed out a strong, heavy list of mature themes to identify. Child abuse and self-harm and severe anxiety, has every struggle, has guilt, has unforgiven, has negative thoughts. These are deeply emotional psychological objects that require sensitive and we feel as darker and more impulsive. I don't know how to read that word. Murder, blood, manipulation, swearing, kissing. These add realism and intensely, whether through violent betrayal or what the fuck it is. IBS, especially how it affects characters like Cole and Chris. But yes, they cannot actually have that shit. This adds a layer of medical realism and verify merely in many stories, pushing the tone further into a mature spectrum. The story seems to comfort trauma, mental health, and like whatever the fuck this is, which makes Cold Rabbit feel emotionally intense and grounded. More of a psychological character and driven drama. Hunter, still serious and all that shit. Yeah. What might be missing? So yeah. I'm also gonna say that Hunter mentions things like child neglect. So yeah, unfortunately, Cold Rabbit definitely is the more mature version of Toon Turf. Oh yeah. Age rating despite being 2D 13 plus, right? It'll definitely be a rated R, right? So basically, rated R, I think it means that 17-year-olds can watch it, alright? Like, I think this is the shit that 17-year-olds can, like, only watch or something like that. So, yeah. Also, I'm saying this because, like, we're both pretty much minors. Kai almost being an adult, me just being a fucking baby at this situation. So, yeah. Actually, I'm still gonna be able to watch Cold Rabbit and pick up of how mature my stories are. But, like, I don't know, bro. I just have a feeling that YouTube's trying to keep it together for kids. Now, as I said earlier, the only solution we can make is just label a video for 13 has 17 plus, so we can forbid children from watching our content whenever YouTube like they share a fucking ID and thinks they do like they're kids, so we finally don't get kid audience no more. So yeah. But like, first of all, kids these days are way smart than before. Like when I was a dumbass ass kid who didn't even know anything about planet Earth. Meanwhile, 8-year-olds these days are so aware of the problems that's going on. Even if not that, but like at least they like know mental health way better than I did back then. I didn't even know about mental health back then. So yeah, despite me being like early Gen Alpha, so yeah. Now I can still watch Cold Rabbit, but like yeah, I'm still with you. What's funny that like even though Kai's like older than me, unfortunately like his my fanfics are more mature than his, so that's funny. Honestly, it depends on your emotional weakness and personal boundaries, not just your age. So yeah, you can still watch Cold Rabbit at 14 if you feel comfortable processing intense topics like abuse, anxiety, manipulation, or guilt. We already read or written mature fanfics, understanding the difference between fiction and real life. You're not triggered or deeply unsettled by a serious topic like self-harm, suicide, or trauma, even if they handle with care. If you're watching a mindset of empathy, reflection, or self-story, not just entertainment, which I actually do actually. But like, you should be careful. You're sensitive to trauma-related content involving mental illness or abuse. The content you might admire something personal, bring up back strong emotional reactions. You feel like, I don't know, to copy or overly identify with unhealthy character behavior and with self-blaming, cleanliness. We have read fanfics or stories without fully processing consequences of what happened to them. Honest advice. Sound like you already mature for your age, which, what the fuck? Especially if you're asking this in a serious writing. So yes, you can likely watch only Cold Rabbit if you understand it's fiction, even based on real emotions. Treat the themes with respect and take care of yourself if anything feels too heavy. You take breaks or ask questions if something confuses you or bothers you. One tip, keep a safe zone nearby. Whether a funny show, a friend to talk to, or something comforting, you can turn to the story that ever hit too hard. Even adults do this when watching or reading intense stuff. If you want to talk about the scene that made me uncomfortable, or you're not sure what scene, you can ask me. You don't have to go through this heavy fiction alone, even if you're strong enough to handle it. Which, to be honest, I don't think I see any topics that trigger me. I see some topics that I can relate to in the Cold Rabbit series looking back, but like, I have not seen a single topic that has ever triggered me. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope you two notice this shit. Because like, unfortunately, we both like don't have IDs, especially me. But I really don't have my ID right now. Yeah, I don't want to use my mom's ID to like. Now we can still make content like normal, but like going forward, we really have to like see if like more chaos are going to this topic. And as I said earlier, label a video for like 13 has 17 plus. So yeah. Also, huge announcement. Anything that relates to my lore, vent, anything from my new channel, or anything related to Cold Rabbit from now on will be 17 plus. Well, like my normal videos, like these videos, will be labeled 13 plus. So yeah, people like, I want to fully punch the people who are like younger than me. So yeah, bye everyone.